Welcome back again to Nature's Glory Cabin Off-Road Edition. The Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway celebrating 300 plus more miles that have been added. This is the new logo here. And of course we're back in the Byway. Today we're doing Johnson Hollow from Wayne Benson. The last video was Wayne Benson. This is Johnson Hollow where we came off of it. And here's the map. At the top up here, you can see where we turned left onto Johnson Hollow, and Johnson Hollow will take us out to 36. And we make a left there, and that takes us back to Frenchburg. And here we go. I cut a lot of the gravel road out because, quite frankly, there was no reason to keep it. This entire trail you can do in 20 to 30 minutes. There are not many problems in it. I sped the beginning up, of course. And in a second, we'll get rid of the gravel road, and I'll show you the last thing you see before you get on the trail. And that should be coming up any second now. Go past the houses and the barn. Get on gravel. And here at the end you'll see a wide spot. There's a picnic table and a wide spot that goes up to, I believe, somebody's property. And here we are on the trail. This is the opposite direction. I usually do it the other way, from 36 over the hill and out to 1274. It's sped up. It doesn't take that long. I think I did this whole video in, what was it, around 8 minutes. It only takes 20 to 30 to do the entire trail at your reasonable speeds, like you usually do. I cut out another little easy spot there. And quite frankly, everything is easy. This is a 2 trail, maybe a 3. You see the stock FJ in front of me again. He does this with absolutely no trouble at all today. If you saw him in the Wayne Benson video, he had a couple of spots that challenged him a little bit. Got a few little ruts, a few mud spots, and a few rocks. This side is markedly different than the other, but going in this direction seems to be easier from what I can tell. Most stock vehicles should not have a problem with this. 4-wheel drive, I don't mean your everyday SUV. And you can see a little bit of the ruts behind me here as the pickup comes in behind me. Try to show a little different perspective every now and then. Again, this one's awful close to our cabin, so if you stay up there in the area, this would be an easy one to do. This one and Clifton Road are generally the 2 easiest ones over there. And I think you could probably do both of those with fairly stock vehicles. Clifton Road's a touch harder, maybe a 3. This one's a 2, mostly a 2. In this direction, it's easily a 2. It's a 2, 3 maybe in the other direction, depending on your equipment. Yeah, I know, I repeated myself a bit there. It's been pretty dry. Obviously, changing conditions with rain and all can make a difference. I would suggest not do these alone unless you're very well equipped, know the area, and know your vehicle. I would at least go with somebody else the very first time you do these. Things can change. And now it looks like we're going down the hill. Again, don't forget I sped this up quite a bit. I have done this entire trail in 2 high before in my Jeep. I do have some equipment. I've got a limited slip rear end that helps. 4 high would be what most people would probably do it in. You probably should. 4 low wouldn't hurt, so you could easily crawl and keep pace and not have any problems. So we're going down the hill here, and there's a few rocks down the hill. If you saw my other video going up the hill, it was a little rockier. Nothing you couldn't navigate in a stock vehicle. If you really want to see the entire trail, go to a couple of my earlier ones, and it'll show it a lot more. so you can see the full details of the trail. This one hasn't changed much. This one stays pretty well the same. If it does change and I get on it, I'll let you know. So listen to the music as we go down the hill here. Da 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 da. Don't fall into the optical illusion think you can drive it this fast. You would still probably shake your teeth out if you tried to drive it as fast as this looks. Our cabin has a website, www.naturesglory.com. It also has a Facebook page, the same name as his YouTube channel. Check them out. There's other things going on over there too besides just four-wheeling. We even do a little hiking, call it Old People Trying to Hike. We don't do a lot of it. This is my favorite way to hike. This is hiking for lazy people. And you can see the vehicles up ahead. It's getting a little bit rougher, but nothing you can't handle, especially in this direction. The strange, odd thing can happen from time to time. We did have somebody puncture a tire once before, so things can happen. Someone broke an axle once through no part of their own, even on a reasonable trail, and it just happened. So again, things can happen. You do it enough, you'll either see it or experience it. So you can see the rocks here as we come down the hill. Obviously it's easier to come down than go up. Clearance is not a problem here. I only have a 3 1/4 inch lift. Again, the guy in front of me is a stock FJ with, I don't know, 29 or maybe 30 inch tires. And it won't be long and we'll be off of here. I do enjoy riding this one. It's close, it's fun to get out in the woods and just poke around. If you want to take your time sometime when nobody's around. Weekends in the summer, it's a little more crowded than others, but these trails in Menifee County don't get near as much traffic as the ones in Slade do. A lot of times you have these to yourself all the time. And we've just come off the trail, and now we're back on the gravel, and we're going to be out of here in a second. I cut the gravel out again. We stopped and visited for a few minutes, and I'll cut all that out. Next thing you know, we're going to be moving again. We go again from gravel to blacktop out to 36 here. Hope everybody enjoyed it, and come back again. Like and subscribe if you want to. We'd like to hear from you. Thanks for watching.